Doesn't matter what it is you try to do in life, somebody's got something to say about it. Roll the intro. Hey guys, welcome to FASTLANE. On today's video, we are going to talk about haters gonna hate. You know, it doesn't matter what you do in life, somebody is not gonna be happy about it. You swing this way, you swing that way, it doesn't matter, somebody doesn't like it. You look this way, you look that way, somebody's got something to say about it, all right? So, I'm gonna take you on a ride on my bike as I ride home from work, and I rant and rave and talk about the people that are hating on this guy all the way home. Quick disclaimer about the video. When I took this video, I had two cameras going. And I had a first-person camera that you could see out the road and see what's in front of me. And then I had another camera that was supposed to be pointing back at me. So, for some reason, that one didn't record. So I liked the footage I got. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. So it's probably not the best. But comment in the comments below. Here we go.
All right, kids. Well, here we are. Once again, kind of getting ready to come home from work. And it is absolutely gorgeous out here right now. And this is the first sunshiny day we've had in a while that I could actually get out and take the Indian to work. Because as you well know, I don't take the Indian to work when it's raining. I take the Honda. So, I'll take you a little bit of a different route home once again. The last time it didn't work out so well, and give me just a second. I need to fix this a little bit. You know, life is always full of change. You know what I'm saying? Seems like the more things change, the more they stay the same. Hey, that sounds like a song. Should write a song out of that. But it is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous day here in Oregon. And taking you back through the park for a minute here. Willamette River right over there. Gorgeous. But look at this weather. This is beautiful. Now, the last time I did this, it was kind of my experimental run. And I just got my mic, got my cameras all set up. And actually, it wasn't the best because I'm going to move this up just a bit. I want to make sure you're getting a good view. But it wasn't the best because I went to edit it and I edited it too dark. And so it just didn't look great. But, you know, hey, we're learning. You know what I'm saying? So, first thing I want to say is I really want to thank everybody for subscribing. I just looked at my subscription list, or whatever you want to call it, there on my YouTube studio. And I'm literally just hit 800 subscribers. So thank you guys so very much for subscribing to my channel. I absolutely appreciate it. It's just cool. I'm gonna hit that benchmark of 1,000 subscribers pretty quick here. We've got, you know, I don't know, my views are like over 60,000 something views on all my videos now, which is cool. You know, some videos have just a few views, you know, like, I don't know, 100 or something or less. And then you got the ones that have a few thousand, and then you got, you know, like I got one that's like, I don't know, it's heading towards like 50,000 or something, which is crazy to me that 50,000 people around the world want to watch a video that I did. I think that's cool, man. It's super exciting. I mean, I also, you know, it's really cool. So thank you guys, number one. Let me stop here for a minute. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I absolutely appreciate it, and I love it. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm glad you're enjoying things, because that's so why we do what we do here. All right? So that's number one. And I guess number two is... watch what I'm doing here. I don't know what number two is, actually. I lost my train of thought. Right over here, 5th Street Public Market. Very, very cool place. Yeah, if you're ever in town, you definitely want to check this out. All kinds of cool places to eat, shops. They got a brand new motel over here. And yeah, it's just cool, man. And I love this area when the sun shines. It's absolutely beautiful when the sun is shining. Can't beat it, man. Springtime is gorgeous here. And last time I took you out, I mean, I don't think we hardly even maybe had leaves on the trees. I don't know, man. It was kind of, yeah. Things weren't so sharp at that point. We were just kind of just coming out of the rainy season, and it was an early sun, so I took you out. But yeah, I got to get up last weekend to the One Moto Show in Portland. If you haven't checked that video out, definitely check it out. It's just my One Moto Show 2022 video, and that's my first year actually going. I've been invited a couple times and never was able to make it up there. And I got to say, it was a fantastic event. So it was super cool. I definitely recommend it. If you are in Portland, Oregon, when the One Moto Show comes to town, you should absolutely make sure you don't miss that show. Very cool custom bike show, and you know, all kinds of bikes. Anything you just about think of was there. So super cool. Definitely check that out if you get the chance. I'm going to take you a little different way today, I think. I'm going to take you way down the road, and we're going to go back up a lot further up, because there's some really pretty area I want to take you to. But right now we're stuck behind a bus, which is cool. But there's a little Sportster right there. That's cool. If you haven't seen my Harley, why I bought an Indian over a Harley vid, definitely I would recommend you check that out. Almost 50,000 people, can't be wrong. Oh man, some of the comments though, oh my lord. I have found recently, it's just been really crazy, dude. I thought when I started a channel, you know, I was like, who wouldn't like me? You know, it's like, who could possibly not like this guy, you know? But when you start a YouTube channel or you do anything to put yourself out there, I will tell you what, you're gonna find out pretty quickly that there's a lot of haters out there, man. There's a lot of people that I'm not sure why they end up hating on you. I really don't know for sure. But I don't know if they just don't got anything else going, or that's just what they do to everybody. I mean, actually, one guy that was hating on me pretty hard with some comments, I looked up his username, and I mean, this guy was hating on everything from like Pizza Hut to, you know, AT&T or Verizon or whatever it was. I mean, it was all across the board. Every comment the guy left was like hateful. So, you know, you can't take that stuff personally, and you certainly can't let it put a stop to anything you're doing. I mean, you can't do what you do in life. This is just really good advice, just because somebody approves of it or not. You know what I'm saying? You have to do what you want to do. And just be true to yourself, man. You're not going to make everybody happy. That's the bottom line. If you make one guy happy, you're going to make somebody else unhappy. If I get on and I say that I love Harley Davidson and somebody hates them, I am not going to be able to make them happy. You know what I'm saying? If they really want to be, you know, a jerk about it or whatever. That's the whole thing. So just do what you do. Don't apologize. I certainly would never try to hurt anybody's feelings. That's not the kind of guy or kind of person I am. I don't do that, you know. I have a video that's like, hey dude, you look stupid on your motorcycle. I've definitely got some hate on that video. But if you actually watch that video, it's not about making fun of people or anything like that. It's actually about helping people that maybe, you know, don't have a very high budget and, you know, are kind of stuck in the gear and stuff that they have because they don't have really the budget to spend on whatever else, you know. And so I'm kind of like, hey, here's a budget-friendly way to look kind of cool on your bike, you know. But maybe it's the way I came across on the video. I don't know. I'm just gonna be me, you know. I really don't care. I'm certainly not doing it to hurt anybody's feelings. Now this place right here, the Beer Stein, that place right there, you get a little app on your phone. There's a little thing on the table, and you literally order your beer from your table. And I mean, they got all kinds of brewers that are basically represented there. So from all different breweries. So pretty cool little spot. They got some great food and stuff. This is Max Vets Club right here, the Veterans Memorial Building. They have a blues jam there that happens like I think every Tuesday It's been going on for years, and there are some great players that end up there. Matter of fact, Samuel out of the band, he's played there a number of times, and pretty cool actually. So anyhow, yeah, you're gonna have people that are not gonna agree with you, that are not gonna like you for whatever reason. And man, I've had people like legit make fun of my earrings, you know, say that I'm not a man because I'm wearing hoop earrings. Real men don't wear hoop earrings, you know, and this kind of a thing. And I'm like thinking, hey, wake up. Anyways, it's like real men don't use terms like real men, you know, because they don't have to. And it's just, people are whatever. People are stupid. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And it's not my job to make everybody happy. That's not going to happen. And so I'm not going to worry about trying to. I'm going to be me. And, you know, if you watched my one Moto Show video, the whole intro, I mean, I'm basically wearing my sunglasses, and I'm like, yeah, I'm wearing these sunglasses because I don't want anybody to know who I am because I'm a big deal, and I'm just joking around, you know. I realize that not that many people know about me yet. Not that many people, you know, have watched the channel at this point. As far as, you know, when you look at some of these people that have got millions and millions of views, I think like 60-some thousand views is a lot. But it depends on how long people watch you, you know. And so I'm rolling around the one Moto Show, you know, doing a moto vlog, and I'm literally like acting like, you know, I'm some kind of a big deal just for fun, you know. And it was fun. It was a whole heck of a lot of fun. And I had a great time. And you know what? You just can't apologize for who you are or what you're doing. You're going to waste and spend all your time trying to make somebody happy, okay? And in the end, are you going to be happy, you know? Are you happy? That's really what it comes down to, man. You can make everybody in the world happy, but are you happy at the end of the day? Do you feel good about what you did? And you know, when you're kind of like spewing stuff, when you're talking like this and you don't have a real script, which a lot of times I don't. I have some ideas. I have maybe a tiny little bit of a script that I'm working off of. But like today, I'm literally just off the cuff because I'm a talker, man. I can talk all day long probably if I wanted to, you know. But when you're just out there and you're talking and you're just going off the top of your head, once in a while you're going to say something that maybe wasn't as eloquent as it should have been, or maybe wasn't as polished, or maybe didn't come out right, you know. And unless you're going to spend all your time editing every single thing like that away, which I don't think is reality, because when I talk to a friend, I don't go back and edit it. I mean, come on, that's not how we live in life. Part of this whole motovlog thing that is kind of cool is you're really just hanging out with me, you know. It's like you get to come along the ride, you get to hear my thoughts, you get to talk, you know. Basically it's like we're talking, we're fellowshipping, we're communicating on some level, you know. And when people don't like that communication, I guess that's when they comment something negative and, you know, tell me I'm not a man, or, you know, what happened to real men because they don't have they don't wear hoop earrings and this. Come on, dude, whatever. Think what you want to think. I mean, what century are you from, dude? That's what I think. I'm like, hello, I actually look pretty mild compared to lots of people in the world, you know. So I don't know, it's weird to me. So we're not going to spend our time trying to make everybody happy, trying to please everybody, because that's just never gonna happen. Okay, it's not gonna happen, and I'm not gonna waste my time or energy worrying about it. Keep me up at night. Yeah, I tried it first, you know, and a couple of people had some comments to me and stuff. I tried to like kind of explain my position, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But man, it just seemed like it started bombarding, and people were just like slamming me for stuff, and I was like, holy crap, what did I do? You know, I don't know. And then I just realized, you know what? I am not going to spend my time worrying about these people. If they don't like me, they're probably not going to like me no matter what. So am I going to worry about make them like me? I don't think so. People don't have to make me like them. I either like them or I don't. And, you know, honestly, I give most people the benefit of the doubt, and I would certainly never attack somebody for the way that they look. Now, that was obviously misunderstood on the, hey, bro, you look stupid on your motorcycle video. And, you know, come on, let's face it. There's some people that look a bit dorky on their bikes, you know, for whatever reason. and maybe they don't care. And some people did say that. Some people said things like, man, I don't care what anybody thinks of me, you know? And I hope that's true. That's awesome, because you shouldn't. And I say that, you know, ride a Sportster. If you're 8 foot tall and you want to ride a Sportster, you don't care what you look like, you want to ride a Grom and you're a huge guy or a big lady or whatever, go for it, dude. Doesn't matter to me. Live your life, have fun, do your thing. And so I think people kind of like have misunderstood me on some of that a little bit maybe, but I don't know, dude. I'm not going to waste my time trying to apologize and make everybody feel good about themselves. And I think maybe it came off a little bit like I think I'm super cool. I'm assuming here, you know, I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. Maybe people thought, oh, this guy really thinks he's so cool. Because I did have some comments like that. Hey, bro, you look like a biker off South. You were like a South Park biker, dude. You know, it's like, whatever, man. I mean, they'd never even seen me on a bike. They'd never seen my gear, essentially, at that point. And they're calling me a South Park biker. Which, whoop-de-doo. I don't care. If I look like a South Park biker, I look like a South Park biker. It doesn't matter to me, man. That's the way I want to look. I mean, you might look like an idiot yourself. It doesn't matter to me. But that video was honestly, as we saw, if you actually took time to watch the video, it was actually about trying to help people find a motorcycle style when they don't have a lot of funds, you know, to purchase stuff. And, but, you know, people just, they read the title and then they watched me for about 2 seconds and then commented probably, I'm assuming, I don't know. And, if I'm wrong and that was you and you're watching another video, well, thanks for watching, because it's one more view for me, you know. And maybe you've gotten to realize my vibe a little bit. The other thing is, dude, I'm totally a jokester. I am going to joke and have a good time and all that all the time. And I'm going to push the envelope on how I joke. That's the way it's going to be. So, I'm not going to apologize. I will do my best not to try to offend people, because I don't do it deliberately. I can guarantee you, if you knew me, you would know that. And here I am once again explaining myself, which I've done. I'm done explaining myself. So, look at how gorgeous it freaking is up here. Absolutely beautiful. Such a beautiful day. It's like over 70 degrees today and just gorgeous. And everybody's up here doing their thing. Wow. This should be interesting. Oh, there's utility work up here. Fancy. This is not fun on a bike, I will guarantee you. Not fun. And now I have a cramp in my hip because of the way I had to stop there. We give people lots of room here because of who we are and what we got to do up here. Well, I thought this was going to be more exciting than it is. I didn't know we're running into road construction or whatever up here, but hey, it's cool. What you can see is the beauty of this area. Absolutely gorgeous. Whew. I think I'm thinking about getting like a matte white helmet for the summertime. I do have a speed and strength one, which is kind of a combo. It's got like skulls all over it and stuff. It's pretty cool. SS700, but it's not like totally white. And I think I may get myself a white helmet just for the summer, because it gets warm, dude. It gets freaking so warm up out in here. And of course, I'm wearing a full jacket and stuff because, you know what, today it was cold this morning. So yeah, I'm full on wearing a full jacket. This is not fun. Being on a hill for like a mile is not fun. I'll give this guy some space because he keeps rolling back a little bit at me. But yeah, it looks like everybody's going down the hill. That's okay. We're doing a little duck walk as we go here, which is fine with me. Doesn't matter to me. Here's a motorcyclist. A couple of them riding up the hill. Nice. Cool. Go ahead. So, what can I say, man? Haters gonna hate, without a doubt. It's just the way it is. People are not gonna like you, and it doesn't matter where you come from, honestly. It's like, if somebody's gonna find a reason, or they're just bigoted, or have a prejudice, or whatever, just don't like your personality, you know. And I guess that's what it is with me. I don't know. It probably comes out in a few different ways, but I really, honestly, I just think like some of these guys just don't like me, you know, and that's fine. You don't have to like everybody. We're all different. And I try to emphasize that on my channel, you know, which is weird that I would get attacked for that. But that's where I'm like, I think it's like a misunderstanding. I don't think these guys really have listened to me much. They've just kind of like barely listened, and they haven't taken the time to like watch an entire video or, you know, get deeper into what I'm saying. Because I am going to say things at times that are for like shock value, because that's what I do. You know, sometimes I'm going to say something and I'm like, oh, that's a creative idea. That probably would get somebody to look at me. Because I'm not going to do things that are just like clickbait. That's not what I do. I am never going to be like, I think I'm quitting YouTube. You know, stuff like that. There's clickbait that these guys do, and that's not my personality. I don't know about you, but I've watched those kinds of videos and they sort of annoy me. Because I'm like, oh, why did I watch this? You know, the guy's obviously not really quitting. He had a bad day, and he thought about it for a minute, and then he was like, that's a great idea for an episode, you know? So I'm not going to do clickbait stuff for you. If I see something that's kind of trending, or, you know, like Harley released the new Nightster, and I was like, hey, that's a great idea for a video. I'm going to do a quick video on that. And I did, and it's actually done relatively well. And I think it was actually a pretty good video. Comment below if you've seen it, if you liked it or whatever, or you didn't. Lord knows, the people who don't like things definitely comment about it. But honestly, the good comments far, far outweigh the bad. I mean, it's not even like 1%. It's not at all, dude. It's like I could probably count the negative comments on literally my two hands out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments. All right, so yeah, there's nothing to be worried about. It's weird because it seems like sometimes the negative comments, they stick with you more, which is funny, especially when you're really working hard, because it's like, you know, nobody's paying me to do YouTube. This is literally something I'm doing for fun, you know. If I get to a point where I actually got paid, that'd be super cool. You know, who wouldn't want that on whatever level, even if it's just a little bit, or it's just a, you know, a few sponsorships or something. You know, there's some value in doing it, and that can happen for people. It could happen for you if you do a YouTube. Doesn't have to be about motorcycles, whatever you're into, you know. But so that certainly could happen to some degree. And honestly, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm at monetization at that point. So I will be monetized, and I have enough watch hours and all that. Now, what that means is probably not very much. I haven't really looked very deep into it. There'll be some commercials, and I'll get a tiny little bit of money per commercials. But for now, that's not happening. And I can't imagine somebody basically giving their time and putting out a video, unless they were just completely offensive or something. I still wouldn't even probably take the time to comment on it. You know, somebody giving their time and their energy and putting it out there, and then somebody being a jerk to them. I could never do that. I would never do that to somebody. So it blows my mind, you know. And I think it speaks highly of the culture we live in. It speaks a lot about social media and the mediums we're using. That thing's cool. The mediums we're using to communicate. It's a lot easier to sit on the other side of your phone or the other side of your computer keyboard and trash somebody, you know. I don't have anybody walking up to me. I can tell you this. Oh, check that out. That's cool. It's an old Goldwing or something. That's rad. Right on. I don't have anybody walking up to me and telling me that I look like a South Park biker. And I think there's a whole lot of guys that probably look kind of like South Park bikers, you know, probably a lot bigger and scarier than I am, that people would never, these guys that are saying this stuff to people would never, ever consider to say to those people in person, because they know they'd probably get a, you know what whipping pretty hardcore. Now, I'm not saying that on any level, but I'm just saying I just think it's funny. People are so empowered nowadays to say all kinds of stuff on the other side of their phone or their keyboard, their Facebook or whatever, you know, and it's just, we're just really have some really, really bad behavior, I think, nowadays, and like manners has pretty much like gone out the window, dude. I mean, people just don't even know how to communicate or be polite anymore to one another. It's like, what are we doing? Why are we treating people like this? I mean, it just blows my mind that we would be treating our, you know, fellow brothers and sisters in these ways. And I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But it's the nature of the world, and it's where things are. And I think people are just angry, and they're fed up, and they're, you know, been stuck in the house for 2 years. And I don't know. I don't really know what the reasonings are. I really don't. I have no clue. I've been stuck in the house for 2 years too, you know. I mean, to some degree. But I wouldn't do that to somebody, so I don't get it. I don't get it. I think it just speaks of some people are just jerks, you know. That's just the bottom line, is they're just creeps and they don't mind acting like it and showing everybody who they really are. So whatever, doesn't matter to me. So yeah, I thought you might enjoy this route home because it's a lot prettier. Such a pretty way to go home. But yeah, I got band practice tonight with the boys, working on some stuff. Got a bunch of gigs coming up this summer and stuff already. Actually got one next week, and so we're getting all ready for that. We're also going to record another single. So our band is Mickey Wicked. If you have not checked it out, Mickey Wicked. You can find us on Spotify and Instagram, YouTube. We're out there. Not Wicked Mickey, but Mickey Wicked. And there's no E in Wicked. It's just W-I-C-K-D, all right? But, yeah, if you want to check out our music, it's on my Scout Bobber ride video. You can hear one of the songs in the background there called Road to Nowhere. And I sing and I play guitar in the band. And the other guys, we got a lead guitar player, Samuel. Gideon is the drummer. Dakota on bass. And, yeah, we play all originals. It's cool. I think you ought to check it out. If you like metal, you like rock, we're kind of a throw to some older metal, and I guess a little bit in the Alice in Chains era, Metallica, some of that. I mean, we kind of fit in with all that a little bit. But yeah, there's videos out there. You can find us, Instagram, all that good stuff. But check it out, Mickey Wicked. And yeah, so got rehearsal tonight, and I don't know what it is about when the sun comes out. It's just absolutely, when the sun is out, it makes me happy. I think because where we live here in the Pacific Northwest, we get a lot of rain, and we just get a lot of like gray skies. And so when the skies are blue and things just, it makes me feel happy. I don't know, because, you know, suns tends to do that. There's a lot of depression in places that are very, look at people playing baseball, all kinds of cool stuff going on, man. How cool is this? Oh, that's cool. Little Triumph. Oh, that's nice, dude. That's very nice. Little cafe kind of a deal going on there. But yeah, it's what was I saying? I got distracted by the Triumph. But yeah, there's a lot of depression that's linked to gloomy weather, and I think around here it can be easy to be depressed sometimes, you know, and it's awesome when the sun shines, dude. Just freaking awesome. I love it. Makes me feel so happy. I absolutely love riding my bike. I've told you guys this before. I'm a commuter motorcycle rider, and so I ride every day to work as a general rule. There's a few days I have a little Toyota truck that I once in a while drive, but as a whole I ride a bike, whether it's the Indian or it's the Honda Rebel. I ride one or the other. I save the Rebel for the more inclement weather, the rain. This guy, the Scout Bobber, has been out in the rain probably once or twice. I don't mind washing the dust off, but I don't want to full-on be working on cleaning something just because I felt like I had to ride it that day in the rain, you know. Some people, they rain or shine, they're going to ride that bike. It doesn't matter how fancy it is. For me, I like to ride the Rebel. It doesn't even look as dirty when it gets dirty, and I let it get dirty for a while, and then I finally wash it. And this one, I just keep for the sunshiny days, really. I keep for the, not necessarily sunshiny, but the dry days. I don't want road spray spraying up on it. I don't want to have to get into the engine compartment and clean all that. You know, it's a lot of work, and I just don't see any real reason for doing that. Yeah, I just don't see any real reason for getting it dirty for no real reason. When I've got the Rebel, and yeah, I actually like riding the Rebel in the rain. Something about it, I just enjoy it. So, anyways, I am gonna go to the store, so I'm gonna sign off and say, hey, I hope you enjoyed the ride. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of scenery there. And like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my next video is up. And don't let people harsh your mellow, man. Do you. Don't worry about what people think, all right?
All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video and the ride and all the crazy talk that I do along the way. I really appreciate you guys subscribing, liking the videos, and watching the channel. It's going up, 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 and it's all because of you. Hey, like, share, subscribe, let somebody know about the channel, and I will see you next time. It's Fastlane.